All right, we're going to turn to other news now. The efforts to stop the war in Ukraine. 24 hours ago, it did seem like we were closer to a ceasefire after nearly 4 years of fighting. Now the Trump administration acknowledges, though, that a proposed peace deal still has a ways to go. Nancy Cordes has made her way to West Palm Beach, Florida, traveling with the president. She's got more on this. Nancy, good morning.
Good morning, Tony. On his way down here last night, President Trump told us that his original 28-point plan has now shrunk to 22 points after talks with the Ukrainians. A Russian official said this morning they've seen the new version of the plan, but they haven't discussed it in depth with U.S. officials yet, and that any talk of an agreement is premature.
Ukraine is doing well. I think they're pretty happy about it.
Flying on Air Force One, President Trump insisted the peace deal he's pushing will be fair to both sides.
What kinds of concessions are the Russians going to have to make?
Well, they're making concessions. They're big concessions as they stop fighting and they don't take any more land.
The U.S. proposal is evolving in the face of criticism at home and abroad. The original plan called on Ukraine to give a fifth of its land to Russia, shrink its military by a third, and abandon any hope of joining NATO.
Security decisions about Ukraine must include Ukraine.
After several days of talks, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy told European leaders he's happy with the plan that's taking shape, though sensitive issues remain. The Russians said they don't want changes to the old plan and launched a new barrage of drones over Kyiv. Special Envoy Stephen Witkoff has been tasked with talking to the Russians, but he's facing new questions himself after Bloomberg News obtained what it said was an audio recording of Witkoff coaching a top Putin aide on how to win over Trump.
I haven't heard it, but I heard it was standard negotiation.
Trump told us Witkoff was just being a deal maker.
So you're not worried that he's too pro-Russian?
No, I think, look, this war could go on for years, and Russia's got a lot more people, got a lot more soldiers, you know. So I think if Ukraine can make a deal, it's a good thing. I think it's great for both. Frankly, I think it's great for both.
Nebraska Republican Don Bacon said last night that Witkoff is behaving like a Russian paid agent and that he should be fired. President Trump told us he's sending Witkoff to Moscow next week to meet with Vladimir Putin and that Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, may go with him. Tony?
Nancy, thank you very much.